Hi friends, quick video here. I'm going to respond to one of NT Somewhere's comments, and it says this. Here's a funny thought. Maybe what we have here is an OPS jumper. This is in regards to the typing session of an ISFG I typed recently. Maybe what OPS has observed is simply that within any one of the 16 types, compared to the average of that given type, some people of the type will present an unusually strong third function. Along these lines, the jumper would still predominantly use the first two functions, but will present an unusually strong third function. Maybe this is all that's meant by jumper. Okay, well, so this is a kind of a FE trick of sorts, but it's wrong on every level, okay? Because what NT Somewhere is doing here is saying, well, maybe if we pretend OPS doesn't really mean anything, then we don't need to be offended by its wrongness. But no. No, because there's no such thing as a jumper, plain and simple. SI DOMs do display a wide variety of affects because they have a learning function first that comprises their knowledge and the cornerstone of their identities. That the exact same type, given this, will display a predictable range of capacity regarding those aspects of the third function that can be directly tested is to be expected, more so than in some other types, for example. And note, his performance on TI questions could not be mistaken by a knowledgeable typologist as first or second slot for a variety of reasons. Getting answers right, quote unquote, is only a fraction of what I'm looking for anyway in a person's TI performance, but I don't really want to get into all that. The point is this, that some individuals are nearer the top while others are nearer the bottom of the range upholds the idea that we can't accurately, even with metaphorical accuracy, discuss any instance that falls within that range as something other than an expression of the exact same stack. To provide an analogy, if we make the mistake of calling a bigger crow and a smaller crow two subspecies of a similar kind of animal, we aren't framing it differently, but still in a useful and interesting way. We are abjectly, irrefutably, misleadingly, and wildly wrong. Those are just two crows, one's a little bit bigger than the other one, right? They're in no way, shape, or form is one of them a jumper crow, a jumper at a small crow. It's like a regular crow, but it jumps. So it's smaller in size, but it's faster. It's a trade-off it makes or something. No, that's not it's not a subspecies of crow, it's not a type of crow, it's not anything, right? It's just complete hooey, just garbage nonsense. So that's all there is to say about that. The end.